In the autumn of 1274, the seas off Kyushu darkened, not from storms, but from sails. The Mongol Empire, unstoppable on land, ruthless at sea, had arrived. For the first time in its history, Japan faced a foreign invasion. What followed would shatter centuries of warrior tradition, introduce terrifying new tactics, and test the very soul of the samurai. This is the story of Japan's trial by storm. By late 1274, a combined Mongol, Chinese, and Korean armada of 900 ships carrying over 20,000 soldiers set sail. The Korean kingdom of Goryeo, now a Mongol vassal, was forced to provide vessels, supplies, and troops. The invasion plan was straightforward: strike fast at the Japanese islands of Tsushima, Iki, and then Kyushu's northern coast. Kublai expected swift surrender, but Japan was no longer ignoring the threat. Before the great storm reached the heart of Japan, its first devastating waves crashed upon the islands that lay as a thin line of defense in the Korean Strait. Among them was Tsushima, a small outpost destined to become the initial test of Japan's stand against the tides. On the morning of October 5, 1274, the calm of Tsushima was shattered by the sight of a vast Mongol fleet, the vanguard of Kublai Khan's invasion. Leading the island's meager defenses was So Sukekuni, the island's Jito, governor, and commander of the local garrison. Under his command was Saito Sukesada, a prominent Tsushima samurai, and a small force consisting of perhaps 80 to a few hundred local samurai and armed peasants, overwhelmingly outnumbered by the invaders. Battle tradition dictated Sukekuni to send envoys to the enemy camp to hear their demands. However, his messengers were met with arrows, a disgraceful act that was difficult for an honorable samurai to understand. For the Mongols, the Khan's order was simple: surrender or die. They did not come to negotiate. They came to annihilate. The ensuing battle at Komoda Beach vividly highlighted the stark contrast in military doctrines. While the Japanese samurai traditionally favored individual combat, often engaging in ritualistic challenges before entering the fray, the Mongols fought as a cohesive unit. They employed disciplined formations, massed volleys of fire arrows, explosive projectiles, and the psychological impact of their fearsome reputation. These tactics were designed to overwhelm rather than engage in single combat. Saito Sukesada, Sukekuni's samurai, reportedly engaged directly with the Mongol Goryeo forces, displaying immense personal bravery which earned him folklore status. Accounts describe him fighting valiantly, killing off 25 invaders, and at one point slaying a Mongol general, even after being struck and wounded by a projectile from a Mongol catapult. Centuries later, Sukesada's sacrifice would echo through pop culture, inspiring the fictional tale of Jin Sakai in the popular game, Ghost of Tsushima. The sheer weight of numbers and the disciplined collective tactics of the invaders proved insurmountable. So Sukekuni, along with virtually all his samurai and the island's defending forces, fell in battle, their final stand marking the complete subjugation of Tsushima. The fall of Tsushima served as a grim and immediate warning to mainland Japan. The defenders' stand, though a military defeat, quickly became a powerful symbol of samurai defiance in the face of overwhelming odds. It also demonstrated the ferocity of the Mongol threat and illuminated the critical vulnerabilities of Japan's traditional, individualized fighting style against a unified, technologically advanced army. News from Tsushima galvanized the Hojo Regency of the Kamakura Shogunate, underlining the urgent need for a more comprehensive and centralized defensive strategy. The Mongol fleet had drawn first blood, but across the water, the samurai were beginning to understand the enemy and prepare for vengeance. Don't miss Chapter 4 as the Mongol war machine sails on. Please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Or not. Thanks for watching.